Welcome to another video. Hope you did have a good holiday. We just had some very urgent news come out just on Wednesday. A Colorado dairy farm worker was found infected with the bird flu, which makes the nation's fourth person to test positive for this highly contagious virus. So I have multiple bird flu plays that can absolutely explode going into the weekend and also next week. Back on Memorial Day, after we had that holiday, we had some of this news come out at the exact time. So every single stock that was associated with the bird flu back then in some shape or form ran 100% plus, just had massive runs. So if we do get headlines, and I am expecting more of these as we just had this big holiday, so this highly contagious disease is expected to spread even more. U.S. government actually just came out and said they will pay Moderna $176 million to develop a bird flu pandemic vaccine. So obviously this is spreading rapidly, and you need to watch and know every single one of these plays that run up every time these headlines come out, so you are prepared to make money off of this bird flu pandemic or just this news and headlines as they do come out. You need to know about these. Also have a 25-cent penny stock with $390 million in revenue forecasted for 2024, and has a very big catalyst coming in just over 2 weeks on the 17th of this month. So this is a tiny $40 million market cap company forecasting $390 million in revenue for 2024. This is an extremely undervalued company that is still highly under the radar, company that is in 4 very hot sectors as they have multiple streams of income. They actually make affordable EV cars. I actually started development of these back in the end of 2022, so we should get more updates on these and when they will be released. They actually do have EV motorcycles that they have developed in the crypto sector, and their main source of income is in the telecommunications sector or in the AI sector as well. First stock we want to talk about is a few stocks that always run with bird flu news when the sector heats up. You can see this one did spike up 6% just off of that news alone. So ISPC is one of the plays that could have a nice run. They do have a shareholder meeting coming up, I believe, on their annual shareholder meeting is on, it looks like, on July 19th. So next stock to watch as this sector could heat up and have news is Aethlon Medical Inc., which I have covered before in the past. AEMD trading at 40 cents actually did spike up off of that news as well, trading at 42 cents in after hours just last Wednesday. This is one that can have a massive run in this sector, one of the top ones to watch. Aethlon Medical mission is to create innovative devices that address unmet medical needs in cancer, infectious diseases, and other life-threatening conditions. So created a device called the Aethlon Hemopurifier, which can be used in cancer and also in infectious diseases. See on this filing right here, the Hemopurifier has been demonstrated to basically capture all these viruses listed, including, you can see right here, the H5N1 bird flu virus. So we have VRAX, ticker VRAX, VRAX Biolabs Group, another bird flu play that actually spiked up 8% in after hours just on Wednesday. Potentially GOVX. Now they do have this trial with this basically COVID-19 vaccine, basically a $300 million funded trial, but their vaccines are also used for infectious diseases other than COVID-19. So then we have DYAI trading at $1.56 and actually has a bird flu vaccine that is already made, is in development. They are doing a trial with these, it looks like, and they say right here, back in April, just not too long ago, DYAI, ticker DYAI, and its development partner VRAX reported preclinical animal testing on this H5N1 bird flu recombinant protein human vaccine candidate that actually demonstrated a strong immune response in rabbits. They later say that additional animal studies are being carried out that preliminarily show that this H5N1 bird flu vaccine has the potential to be used in humans. So they already have this H5N1 vaccine that they can use with animals. Also, it looks like it can be used in humans. But we have related to this is ticker PURE. Pure Bioscience was actually a very interesting OTC pink current play, trading at 7 cents. Company actually makes a hard surface regulated cleaner that kills the bird flu virus in 30 seconds. You can see the pure hard surface rapidly eliminates bacteria, viruses, and fungi and other, the human coronavirus, hepatitis B, C, and many other diseases in 30 seconds. And on their LinkedIn page, they actually posted this just a month ago when the bird flu actually started gaining momentum, and they said their U.S. environmental EPA regulated pure hard surface cleaner disinfectant kills this bird flu virus, the aviation influenza A, in 30 seconds. So Pure Bioscience is definitely one to put on your watch list. The only OTC pink current stock that I could find that is associated with this sector. And guys, the next stock we have to talk about is IQST Inc. IQST, trading at 25 cents with a tiny $45 million market cap, and they are predicting and forecasting $290 million in revenue for 2024. Also have a very big catalyst on the 17th of this month, just in 2 weeks. They launched their institutional investor roadshow, presenting NASDAQ uplisting plans at their Emerging Growth Conference on July 17th. So I'm expecting more PRs leading up to this and on this day as well as shortly after. This is basically, they have their EV motorcycles producing an EV based car. Basically, the interesting thing about this is they basically want to make a second family car option with their EV car, just one for fun, as they do want to produce a 50-mile or a car that goes up to 50 miles per hour. And at one point, I think they wanted to value these around $8,000. This may have changed since then, but they did actually plan to start production back in 2022. Actually do have their EV motorcycles in multiple countries, I believe, and these can be rented out just like you see these scooters, EV scooters that you can rent out. It's just like that. Their main business is the telecommunications business. They have completed 10 plus acquisitions and are actively seeking out more acquisitions as well. Have this very big conference coming up, like I said, on July 17th, which is a big catalyst. So definitely one to watch that. In my opinion, if they do uplist to NASDAQ, we want to hear how they plan to do this, because at one point they did actually say they plan to do this organically. So that's a big thing. You do not want them to plan a reverse split, but if they do get on the NASDAQ, this will attract a lot of new investors to this extremely undervalued company. So this would get basically a lot more eyes on this company that's still highly under the radar, that is predicting $290 million in revenue for 2024. Keep in mind, they only, they just had a $120 million revenue forecast just a year ago, and they kept increasing it. And now this is sitting at $290 million. They could even increase it again. So they actually announced Q1 revenue growth to $51.4 million, which was up 108%. Basically, they executed these 10 acquisitions mainly in 2022 and 2021. The company's increased organic growth in 2023 demonstrates the effectiveness of their ability to integrate acquired operations. So they basically have been focusing on organic growth with all of these acquisitions. Keep in mind, they do have 4 different business lines in the crypto sector, EV car and motorcycle sector, as well as the big telecommunications sector. So this is one you have to watch with this catalyst. We want to see their plans. They should actually talk about how they plan, their growth in other ways as well. Just recently, just the other day, the U.S. will pay Moderna $176 million to develop a pandemic flu vaccine. So the U.S. government will pay the vaccine maker Moderna $176 million to develop a pandemic vaccine that could be used to treat bird flu as cases in dairy cows continue to mount across the country. So syringe making companies, vaccine related companies that help develop these as well will be on high watch, including STSS in the penny stock sector. Syringe making company that actually just had a massive PR come out just last trading day is STSS. Sharps Technology Inc. actually had an agreement to basically make 1 million syringes. So basically that was a PR. This one did go up 40%, drop back down, closed up 25% after hours, so currently trading at 29 cents. This is a syringe making company as there is a large demand. This one has had, you know, back-to-back PRs, so this one does pump up. It always ends up dumping afterwards. So STSS is one to look at. And I did have a lot of other stocks I wanted to mention, but this video is starting to get pretty long, so I'm gonna cut it off right there. Hope you guys do have a good weekend, do make a lot of money, and I will see you on the next video.